Hi, I'm Adrienne Gunn, and I'm excited because I'm here with...
Linda Bard, and I am the executive muse and intuitive confidant at Find Your Creative Voice.
Okay, so I know a little bit about you.
Mm-hmm.
You're just meeting Linda. I hear that you have a very interesting way of helping people find their purpose.
I do.
Yeah.
And it's in your hands.
Oh, my hands. It's in your hands.
It's in all of our hands. Because it's a map, an energetic map that we came into this world with. So the lines are basically all the neural activity that takes place, and your hands have a lot of nerve endings, and boom, all these lines start appearing. And so all the busyness of your thoughts, or if you're one of those Zen type people, the lack of lines. But it's the fingerprints, which are formed at 16 weeks in utero. And that is your soul's energetic map of what you came here to be in this life. And I decode it for you.
That's awesome. I recently heard from the book Big Magic, Elizabeth Gilbert. Don't know if you know about it. She talks about how we all have treasures. And you're saying that the map to our treasures is in our hands.
Exactly.
Okay, so what kinds of things can a person learn from what they find there?
Well, there are personality aspects, like what our emotional style is, or our thinking style is. But then there are soul aspects of what my big why is, what are my specific gifts. And when you combine those two together, I say that the personality elements are sort of like the accessories in your car.
Yeah.
The heated, seats, the Bose stereo, the roll down. What car doesn't have power windows these days? But so those are the accessories. But the key to turning the ignition on in the car is your purpose and the lesson you chose to work on, which is the subtext for everything that you are here to share and do in the world. So when you have that information, put that key in, turn it on, you can drive that car down the road.
Yeah. So people that are drawn to your work, what are they coming to you for, and what kind of results are they getting from working with you?
Generally, there are some people who are really literally adrift, and that can show up in their hands when you ink their hands and you put it on a piece of paper and it prints. The whole middle section of their palm will not print the ink. And so that is a real clear indicator for me that they are in the void. Right?
The void.
And the void is a place sometimes that you have to sit in order to gain more clarity. So when I see that, it's like, you've come to the right place, because you are going to get clarity. So you get that information, but what I often find out is that the women that I work with, which I call multi-passionate evolutionary women, they have been very successful. They've been there, done that, got the t-shirt, probably got 10 of them, but they're looking for doing something more with their life. It's just like, I want to give back somehow.
Sure.
And that was my situation.
Right.
Being self-employed for 30 years and doing all of these things and having love and money and success and freedom. But it was like, okay, more of the same, or what? What else? And I realized that part of what I was doing, my purpose is transformational healer and inspirational communicator with a message for the masses in the spotlight. Thank you. I was doing aspects of that, right? So in my voiceover business, yes, I was a communicator, and I might be inspiring somebody to, buy whatever.
Laundry detergent.
Yeah, exactly.
It's very important to just continue to buy laundry detergent.
But what I realized was part of what that purpose is that message has to come from me. It's got to be my expression. And that really was like, oh, that's exactly why I'm feeling more. I have to do more. And so helping women who are either done with a corporate lifestyle, or what they've been doing just isn't, cutting it anymore. It's like it's lost their their zing.
Right.
They come and they find this information out, and it just opens up doorways, a whole new road ahead of them.
Absolutely. Okay, so how did you find this work? It's pretty fascinating.
It is, and it's somewhat obscure. I mean, when one of the things I'm challenged with is when I say, I do hand analysis, it's like, but no turban or crystal ball.
That's funny. I have this new tea set in my front yard, like a little patio, and my neighbor from Sri Lanka comes over and like, you need to do palm reading. And I'm like, I know someone who does hand analysis. It's very different, but maybe we could do that.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Well, so it's not the same as palm reading, but how did you come upon it?
It takes elements of palmistry.
Okay.
Headline, lifeline, that kind of stuff. But it also brings in the science of forensics, the study of your fingerprints. So it marries the two, which is great for me because I'm totally like 51% left brain, 49% right. So it's a perfect marriage, great database, but then I bring in all of the intuitive downloads that I get and are able to share with you what you need to hear in that moment, because there's hundreds of markers in your hands. But what is it that you need to hear right now?
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay. I heard that you also have another passion project. Are you excited to share that?
Yes, and because you've been.
I have been.
So Time to Shine was a project that was birthed about a little over a year ago. And it is a karaoke evening, which, okay, karaoke, whatever. But it really is a combination of karaoke and event, or networking, I should say. And to have both of those together, people thought, oh yeah, it's just another fun thing. But my intention was to get people out of their comfort zone.
Yeah.
And so I would approach women who were very successful, speakers, had spoken hundreds of times, this, that, and the other. Come on, go sing karaoke. Absolutely no freaking way are you getting me on that stage. And I was so surprised because just because they're in the spotlight in one way doesn't mean that they can be in the spotlight in another way. And what I was literally asking them was to get out of their comfort zone and to embrace their vulnerability.
Sure.
And that's a scary thing, but that was the whole point of it. And what's beautiful about this is that it's a safe environment that is full of love. People will sing along with you, get up next to you. There's costumes, there's all kinds of fun stuff. And it really has, I've gotten testimonials where people are saying it has just helped me immensely get my message out even more, because if I could do this, I could do just about anything.
Absolutely. I actually had a similar idea. I used to host karaoke forever ago and did contests. I thought that one of the things that I loved when people would stretch themselves in that way is I wanted to do a series of things called Get the Bleep Over Yourself. Because people are sort of scared of the thing, and then when they do it, they expand and see that there's more possibility, and they're giggling and having a lot of fun, and they're doing bigger, bolder things.
Yeah.
And realizing once they've, I don't know what people are afraid of. What do you think people are afraid of in those moments?
Well, it's that there's a lot of, there's two things. I don't want to be big. I don't want to seem like I'm, demanding the stage, right? It's like, because a lot of women, and this is something that you can determine from a heartline aspect. Their emotional style is, it's all about you.
Sure.
Honey, get up in
We're
the
taught to, yeah,
right? And for you, who has a passionate heartline, the stage is a natural thing for you. In terms of knowing what you want. It may not be the stage, but going after what you want is part of how you're wired. So there's a piece of, oh, you do it, and I'll stand behind you. Or there's that piece of, I don't want to make a fool out of myself. I don't want to do something stupid. I don't want to flub the words.
Sure.
And I just posted this meme. It's like, about, so you know, you get up there and you're asked to sing and you don't know any of the words, but that, you know, chorus is coming that you know the words to, and you're gonna nail that shit. You know? And if that's all you're gonna sing is the chorus, great.
Yeah.
That's a baby step, right?
Right, absolutely. So do you have a favorite karaoke tune these days?
You know, again, with my vocal quality, and I was always in grammar school, and, you know, I was the alto in the school choir. You know, Cher is kind of my fallback.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Ding, 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 ding. No.
You want me to sing? Okay. I'm gonna.
Ding, 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 ding.
If I could turn back time. Then I need the words on the wall in front of me.
I don't know why I said those things. Beautiful. Okay. Well, I love that you're here with me. I wonder, is there any other piece of wisdom or advice that you would love to give someone who's searching and wanting to know if you're the right fit for them?
My advice is that if you stop looking within, and actually, let me say this, we spend so much time looking outside of ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to flip that.
Okay.
I want you, and if you are ready to start looking within, because all the answers are there. I mean, we came in knowing, and we forgot over the years because of the expectations and of friends, family, all of those things that, you know, life happens, as we say. But if you are ready to start looking within and really bring those treasures out so that you can share them in the world, because you are this piece, this golden puzzle piece, that if you don't put it in place, the puzzle is incomplete.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm talking about the puzzle of what you have to give to the world. The world is the puzzle, and your piece added to it just makes it better.
Absolutely. So if you're ready to finish that puzzle piece, how would someone get in touch with you?
So you can go to my website, findyourcreativevoice.com. You can email me, linda@findyourcreativevoice.com. And on my website, you can also, or my business Facebook page, Find Your Creative Voice, you can book a Soul Synergy call with me, a conversation. And we can talk about what it is that is keeping you stuck, what it is that your dreams are, because I really am an expert at helping women connect with their heart's desires. And you take that information, we can go further with that. You know, you can sit in your car and look out the window and watch things happening, or you can get the key, turn on the ignition, and drive that car down the road.
Thank you.
Thank you.